A special hello to all my fellow kings, queens, and even all you chicken chasers out there. Welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit around here and talk about video games and stuff. And in this one, we're talking about the rebirth of a video game that is held very near and dear to my heart. I grew up playing this game several times. I can't even count how many times I've played through this thing. But Fable. Anybody played Fable? 2004 classic from Lionsgate, Fable. Obviously, we're going to have different opinions on Fable 2 and 3, but I think we can all agree that Fable 1 is a masterpiece. But the game was magic, literally and figuratively. And funny enough, the original concept for the game Fable was kind of like a No Man's Sky situation. It was overpromised, but the product we got was still amazing. I guess it just depends who you ask who got burned by all that. But I digress. We're moving beyond that. We're moving to the future. Fable is moving to the forefront. I'm supposed to be more excited than I am because it's supposed to be releasing in 2025. But as of a few days ago, we learned that they're going to be pushing it to 2026.
How much? How you been? High five!
But taking it from the horse's mouth, and a thank you to Dexerto for reporting, a Fable reboot will bring Peter Molyneux's colorful creation back for a new era. I, for one, cannot wait to step back into a new age Albion. Announced back in 2020, there's still much to learn about Fable's next chapter. The future of the franchise looked uncertain following the folding of developer Lionhead Studios. And I think I called it Lionsgate at the top of the episode, so, you know, asterisks. But Lionhead Studios, I can't think if they've made anything else that I've played. I just remember them for Fable. Yeah, they made all the Fables. It's looking like Fable Heroes. What the hell is that? Fable Heroes is a beat-em-up video game in Fable. What? It was made in 2012. And then some series called Black and White. Black and White is a God video game developed by Lionhead and EA. Blah, blah, blah. It ran on the Mac OS. That's interesting. Alright, so not many games. Whatever Black and White was, and I'm very curious to look up this Fable Heroes. What the heck? Things seem particularly bleak after Fable Legends failed to materialize on Xbox One, leading many to believe the series was gone forever. Which I, for one, am one of those people. I didn't think this was ever going to come back. I'm still skeptical about this release as a whole. But if they're going to take more time to actually work on it, that's a good thing. I'll take it. It's better than just a broken release. Now, however, a Fable reboot is in development with the developers Playground Games and Eidos Montreal at the helm. Here's everything we know so far. What other games have you guys made? Interesting, okay. Now, I know it's a first-party studio for Xbox. Oh no, it's a subsidiary, sorry. Subsidiary of Xbox Game Studios. But this is the studio that's made all the Forza Horizon games, dating back to 2012. That's insane. Curious why they thought a race car game developer would be good at helming the Fable game, but I'm willing to try anything. Alright, now it's just going through a time and history of this new Fable development. Obviously, we got a trailer, I think, a year ago. We're going to check that out just for the sake of keeping up to date with things right now. And then there was a new alpha gameplay trailer released like 2 or 3 days ago. That's what I want to look at, but it's only like 50 seconds long. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And then it says here, head of Xbox Game Studios Craig Duncan shared news of a delay during the appearance at the official Xbox podcast on February 25th, and quoting, "So I just want to start with really excited about progress. Really excited where Playground are. I wonder if this is broken translation. What? I'm not reading it wrong. That's how it's written. We previously announced the date of Fable as 2025. We are actually going to give Fable more time, and it's going to ship in 2026 now. While I know that's not maybe the news people want to hear, what I want to assure people is that it's definitely worth the wait, and I have unequivocal confidence in the Playground team." I mean, those are good words, but it's also good PR speak. But of course, I'm always down for more time if I get a finished product. That's the bottom line for me, and I know they care about their bottom line, which is the money me paid for it. As of right now, this is only an Xbox and PC release. I have heard rumbles that they possibly could move it over to PlayStation. Maybe it was just talks, grain of salts. I can only hope that they will. Xbox has been kind of on the movement of slowly moving their games over to PlayStation, I guess just to get more of a market. Hopefully one day this does move over. Like for example, the Indiana Jones game came out for Xbox. And that's Bethesda, first-party studio bought by Xbox. And it only took like 6 months for it to come over to the PlayStation. I get it in a month. I'm fine with waiting like that. Alright, the first debut trailer was at the Xbox Game Showcase in 2020. Then we got a follow-up trailer in 2023. Now, in the year of our Lord 2025, we have a 50-second alpha gameplay footage clip thing. We just gotta... Let's look at this. Let's look at the new footage. And then we'll look at the broader scope I know it's probably smarter to go in order, but I just want to see the new gameplay most of all. Alright, this was released at the Xbox podcast, and like I said, it's only 51 seconds long. I hope it's something new. Obviously, this image looks beautiful. I'm just hoping this is a good representation to say, hey guys, wait till 2026, because here's why. Chicken chaser. Yeah, like that, it's undeniable. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, there's some trolls. Very story driven, of course. It is pre-alpha, so I will give it the clunkiness a break. Alright, plus 30 points for the chicken kick at the end. That is essential. Now, seeing that right off the bat, I like what I see. It actually showed some kind of combat. Obviously, walking around, riding a horse. We've seen that before. I will give the clunkiness of the gameplay a little bit of a break just because it was pre-alpha. I'm just curious how far in development this game truly is. Because also the lack of sound design gets me a little wary. I wish there was more. I want to hear the actual sound design of the game while I was seeing those clips, not just the theme song. And I'm talking like I have a choice to wait till 2026. I obviously don't have a choice. And I just hope we get an amazing finished product. I don't know if I talked it up before, but Fable is great. They really have to hit it off with this one. Like, they cannot miss with this. You are taking something so beloved, bringing it forward. It needs all the justice done to it. All right, but now this is a trailer that was released about a year ago. They released like another trailer in 2023, probably about 2 years now, I guess. Just saying like, hey, we're still alive, it's coming. And they show a lot more, but it's straight up actual like trailer, not really like a gameplay alpha footage thing like the last one. So sit back and enjoy.
Oh, right. You. So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That's one big thing. They gotta nail the comedy. They had a very specific niche comedy. I almost want to say nonchalant comedy with satire.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
No, the motion capture
chances,
on the
and,
face.
the occasional giant toad
Wild.
for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero.
Can only
I should
hope.
do what I want.
You thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But, you know,
Does
what
she
it's
have a
like
voice?
when you're young and you have a point to prove.
Hey, it's Groot.
I tell you, this kid, she had it all.
It's the Moss Giant. I get it.
Talent.
I forgot I have to think
power.
Fable. Ooh.
She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey,
There it is.
she's back.
See, even that, I liked the story of a trailer. That was good.
This place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Interesting. It almost gives me like Dragon Age vibes. Like they're trying to build a team. Like you're not just one fighter, I guess. Like they're actually going full RPG. Like you're gonna have a crew. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know. But then even more, like this is also like the third time I've seen this main character, so I guess that is the main character. We're not going to be able to have any kind of like character design, nothing like that, I guess. So there is that, and I thought at first she was going to be a voiceless protagonist, but I guess not. She is going to have a voice right there. It's going to be very story driven like the first game, which is great. I just hope there's a good story there to tell. In this day and age, I can't help but think, like the thought in my head, I don't even want to say it, but the thought in my head is just hopefully it doesn't get too wokey or try to push too many politics on us. Like I said, that comedy was a very specific comedy they have to nail. But then it actually gave me a little bit of relief seeing the chicken kick at the end of that first alpha gameplay we watched. That is the spirit of the game right there. Then even jumping between the two, these things are about a year apart, and it looks like a lot of it's staying the same. So the game might be on the right track and it's not in development hell or anything. It might have been at one point, but I think they got their way out. But that's just about it for this one. I wanted to look at all the new Fable stuff. I was hoping for more than 50 seconds. Hopefully we'll get more trickles as it leads up to 2026. The more and more they complete, it stands to reason that the more they'll show us. So I can only hope for more info in the next coming months. Please be good. Please be good. Please? Come on. I need a win. But taking a step back and thinking about it, 2026 is starting to look like a good year for gaming. At least personally for me. I got Onimusha reboot coming up. This got pushed back to then. I can't help but think with GTA 6 coming out later this year, a lot of people are probably going to be pushing to 2026. And then if we talk about the state of gaming at the moment, I know this year probably needs some wins, but it's probably better that everybody just hold off, work on your product, and release next year. Because modern gaming is just not looking good. But that's enough for me. I'm going to stop rambling. This has been McFly pointing out something he loves coming out in the future, and it better be amazing because Fable is just, it has such an imprint on my gaming nostalgia. They really need to knock this one out of the park. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Likes are always appreciated. What do you think about Fable? Are you excited? Did you hate Fable? Or maybe you're one of those people that originally heard the concept back in the day and you were burned like No Man's Sky style. Thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you out there in Albion.